What's up, YouTube? Right, Wi-Fi battle for tonight. This one, I think this one was off my stream, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm still using CAS DS at the moment because I'm waiting for my capture card that I ordered. Probably a week to 2 weeks on that one. I'm not too sure at the moment. Anyway, what question of the day should we do today?
Which gym leader is your favourite?
Yes, that's a good question. What's your favourite gym leader? Leave a comment in the comment section. Go. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it as well. That'd be really great if you could do that. Now, we had an interesting matchup of folks here. It's a really bulky ones there. And it's cool to see Wobbuffet. I haven't seen him for a while. For a very long while. What about you? You haven't seen a Wobbuffet in for a while?
An interesting tier selection too with BL there.
Yeah.
Although I prefer Why Not.
Yeah, me too. Okay, anyway, so we got a Shuckle lead. I was sort of expecting a Sticky Web.
Sticky Web's usually the most common lead there with Shuckle.
Yeah, so I just thought, well, it doesn't have a lot of presence, so I thought, well, might as well get some damage with 5-punch. That was really impressive damage there with 5-punch, considering it's a Monferno. It goes straight for Infestation, which locks me in, so I think it might have, like... Infestation, Toxic. That sort of set. Shuckle's pretty proficient at running that. But they're going to swap out, which was interesting. I was expecting sort of a Toxic coming my way. Now, obviously into Scrotum Wash to take that 5-punch doesn't really do anything.
It was a good play on his part since you are locked in.
Yeah, and I get a burn there, which was nice. But I'm not locked in anymore because he obviously swapped out, so I can actually sort of swap out. So I was thinking like Hydro Pump or something like that, but he goes for Will-O-Wisp, which was interesting. There, because I could have stayed in there if I had Thunder Punch as well, and Will-O-Wisp wouldn't have affected me. So that was quite a risky play there, if I was carrying Thunder Punch. So this obviously has Thunderbolt, and I'm not really going to take that very well there.
The Frillish line is pretty good on their special defense, so you are going to take that pretty well. Yeah,
for a super effective attack. And so I get the Nightshade off there, and it nearly takes it out. I was pretty happy. I was like, this is good. This is a good thing. I was thinking, well, I could take the hit here, but I'm going to go into my Raichu, so maybe he's going to go for like another T-Bolt, so I can get like a Lightning Rod. That'd be really good. But he goes for Rest, which is interesting. Yeah, which is interesting, and good play. Yeah, it was a good play there.
So is this probably a Chesto or Sleep Talk?
Chesto, definitely with a Chesto there, which so it's more like sort of bulky. There's no way in this wide world that he's going to stay in there, so I just went straight for a Volt Switch here. I was sort of fearing that Wolfit because that lipstick that can like trap me in and stuff, and like you can see I do like absolutely nothing to that. Now I know Wobbuffet like moves in and out, so I was like, this would be a great opportunity here for me to actually get my health back on my Jellicent, because I know sorry, my Jellicent, my Frillish, excuse me, so I can get my health back there, because I know it's got absolutely no presence at all. It's going to use Mirror Coat's the best it can do. So that was good. Even though that I take a little bit from the burn. I know I can get 2 recovers off, and I know that he's going to swap out here, so that was good on my part. So since I knew his Rotom got the health back, it's pretty much I got my health back too.
Oh, great.
So unfortunately this thing traces my Water Absorb. Oh good, I can't really do much to this. My Nightshade, I can't touch it with Nightshade either. So I was like, well, I might see if I can get a burn on it. That'll be handy at least. Will its health down a little bit. But it's going to go for a boosting Charge Beam here. So
very similar to my Porygon 2 set. Yeah,
boosting. And this thing is so bulky with Everlight. It's unbelievable. Okay, so he avoids my Will-O-Wisp. Good.
Will-O-Miss.
Yeah, Will-O-Miss. So I was really happy.
That accuracy boost
I was so happy
gen.
about that. Anyway, so expecting another Charge Beam, I went straight back into my Raichu for the Lightning Rod. I get the Charge Beam, so I get the Lightning Rod. I was happy with that. I was thinking, well, should I just Volt Switch or I go straight for Focus Blast? I decided to go for Focus Blast to get some damage off here.
You need to kill this thing ASAP.
It does really nice damage considering it's Porygon 2. Interestingly, it goes for Toxic instead of like Tri-Attack, which would have just dominated me in one shot, even with like no special attack EVs. Maybe, I'm not sure, maybe it didn't have Tri-Attack. I'm not really sure. Most of them, like every Porygon 2 should have Tri-Attack. Anyway, so I went for Focus Blast. Interestingly, he went into Ferrothorn. And I was like, "Whoa, this could do some nice damage," because I got my Lightning Rod, and it absolutely just destroys Ferrothorn. So I was really
special defense.
Well, it probably did, but I did have like a Lightning Rod as well, so it was nice, and it's a high base power attack too. Okay, and I was like, well, let's go for another Focus Blast. And I hit three in a row. It does some nice damage to Shuckle with that boost. I thought, well, I might as well just go for it. It has a Citrus Berry, so at least I burnt the Citrus Berry. That was a good to get that away. Unfortunately, he trapped me. I took the risk of him trapping me in, so now I'm toxic and trapped in. So I was like, my Raichu's going to be going down to the Shuckle.
So it's just fodder now.
Yeah, pretty much. But it did some really nice play before and some great damage.
You are no longer locked in.
Then again, I'm sort of no longer locked in. But then again, I'm swapped. He goes into Wynaut, which I knew would to lock me in with Shadow Tag. So it's really the same sort of principle there. Pretty decent though with the Shuckle and the Wobbuffet sort of to double trap sort of thing.
Now you can just go for a Miracle.
Yeah, exactly. So did you see? I think that was 5 Focus Blasts in a row that I hit. That never happens. That Wobbuffet take quite a few.
And the next time you use Focus Blast, you'll never hit again.
Yeah, pretty much. So obviously I'm trapped in there by Shadow Tag, and I'm going to go down. But I was happy. Raichu did some really nice with it. So straight into Poly here. I thought that I could get a nasty plot up. Him expecting me to go for like a Boom Burst right off the bat, probably going for Mirror Coat. Even a switch at worst.
You can just set up all nasty plots all day if you
I
wanted
could,
to.
but I thought, well, in case he swapped here, which I didn't think he would, because no one wants to swap into a Boom Burst unless they're a ghost.
My Charlotte doing
yeah,
work.
so Charlotte just got rid of that. Now, into the Porygon 2. Here I was like, well, even though it's Everlight, I've got a freaking nasty plot up and I'm Charlotte Boom Burst, so this is going to do loads of damage. It should be able to take it out because it's a very high base power move, and it does, which is great.
Too.
Yeah, that's stab. Yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. Okay, and I'm Life Orbed at the same time, so this thing's doing like loads of damage. Now, straight into Scumwash here. I can just like continually go for Boom Burst here.
You should nearly kill him.
It
wow.
takes a, I don't think that crit actually even mattered there.
Depending on the EVs on that.
And unless it was like a crazy like max defense, max health, even then that would do that. But out comes the Starmie. I knew I'd get outspeed here, and there's nothing I could really do. I didn't have a check here because my Raichu was sort of gone. Like I didn't really want to swap in my Avalugg either because
my poor Shadow, that didn't work.
It did sweet though. Okay, so straight into Monferno again. Even though I knew I wouldn't outspeed, I just went for a fake out to get a little bit of damage. Wasn't sure if it was running Recover at this point in the game. I was praying it wasn't. It wasn't like a Recover set. Now, in comes Shuckle again. I went for a switch because I thought he'd go for like Surf or something. So I went into that to try and get the Water Absorb here, but I didn't get it. So that sort of sucked. Now, the only 2 pokes he had left were Shuckle and Starmie. The Shuckle really wasn't the problem. It was the Starmie that I was really like sort of worried about. Willow misses again. So
thanks for Protect.
Yeah, and thanks for Protect. And yes, I thought it would try and like protect.
He'll probably go for Infestation.
Yeah.
Lucky win, then no
but
rest.
Instead he goes for Rest again. Like I wasn't really worried about an Infestation burn because I had Nightshade, and Nightshade's actually a 2-hit KO on Shuckle due to its poor health. So I wasn't really too worried about that. Shuckle wasn't much of a problem for my Frillish either. And so here I went for Nightshade, and I was really happy that Starmie actually swapped into this because that's some solid damage on Starmie because it was a problem. Pokemon, it could sort of outspeed and do lots of damage.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah. So here I was thinking, well, it's definitely going to go for Thunderbolt. So I had my Rhydon left, and I think, well, I could swap in my Rhydon here. Obviously, I'm ground type, so I'd even negate it. But instead, it goes for Psyshock, probably like expecting that swap. And it doesn't really do a lot to me because Rhydon's got some nice bulky defense. So he withdraws there. I'm thinking he's going to go for a water move here. So I thought, well, I'm going to withdraw my Rhydon and go straight into Frillish and get a water absorb. But it didn't work out again. So
interesting, he's swapping there.
Yeah, these swaps.
Unless he was expecting a Mega Horn or
I'm
something,
not sure,
I don't know.
mate,
But
yeah.
Surf would have definitely
Probably,
annihilated.
I'd say have been a Mega Horn, but I would have got annihilated. So as that's one Nightshade nearly takes Shuckle out. So Nightshade, fixed damage moves are pretty much Shuckle's demise, pretty much. So it's a 2-hit KO. Always on Shuckle, just due to its poor health, and that's a great way to get past its like massive defenses. Even though it doesn't have like tons of presence either, it's just like got Toxic Infestation, like those sort of moves. So I get another Nightshade off on the swap into Starmie, which is great. Here I was just like, well, I'm just going to die, but he goes for Scald, thinking that I go into Rhydon again. So I was lucky there, and I get some damage off, and that Nightshade will take Starmie out. So then predictions there. He did over-predict there. I was very close but due credit, I was very close to actually swapping into Rhydon there because I did it in the past, try and get absorb, water absorb and that sort of thing. So it does work pretty well with those sort of folks. Now I've got the Sleeping Shuckle left. There's nothing he can do, and as I said before, Nitrate is a 2-hit KO, any fixed damage movers, and that's going to take Shuckle out, and that's pretty much the game. So pretty fun game there, and it's good to verse some of those like high tier folks.
That was more like a mind game.
it was some fun mind games there with the water absorb, and it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and as always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.